This is my first stream with this setup, so it's gonna be chaotic neutral. I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it, but it's just gonna be a little messy, so it's fine. All right, there's me. There's chat. Chat can be moved. Maybe. Trying to look at my different setups here I got. All right, that's fine. Let's see. Let's test music. That's what matters. So I did just start a random something earlier, and that's when I was like, hey, I should be streaming this on Twitch instead of just sitting and having this all to myself. Let me. All right. I need to. I don't know what that notification was. What was it? I heard it. Shut up, ACP, follow me. That's what it was. All right, cool. I got that set up over there now. That's good. Appreciate the follow. There's my camera. Where's my camera? Got to get reorganized here. I got a camera there. I got a camera here. Got this little guy for the keyboard. I gotta refigure this whole thing out. This is not ideal, but I just kind of wanted to get on here. I was feeling good. I started working on some music. You know, it's just like let's get into it a little bit and let's do what we're good at. And play some music. What's with the wrist hand thing? Oh, you want me to talk about that now as soon as I was about to hit play? Son of a bitch. I have a broken scaphoid. It's a cast. It's a exo cast that can get wet and it's waterproof. And I can shower with it. You know, that's not a good idea. I don't shower with it because then it's wet and then you're like, fuck, this is wet. But yeah, my it's basically just a bone in my wrist is broken. Dead Vac, what up? It's been a while. Yeah, man, just kicking it. But I this happened back in February, and that's why I haven't been posting a lot and doing a lot, and had to take a break from the podcast just for a while. I didn't know it was broken. That we did an X-ray, and then we did an MRI, and then after the MRI, they're like, "Oh, dude, you got a hairline fracture." And like on the X-ray, they're like, "We don't see any breaks." So he's trying to turn himself into a venom snake, starting with the arm. Hey, man, got to get there somehow, right? Back there, I appreciate the camera tips. I think I did do what kind of you were talking about, punch the rhythms into the music. Yeah, I think I got that 3/4 instead of the like. All right, so this is where you're at, and like I had the camera over here, so it was like a complete side shot. But yeah, I think we're looking better now. Let me see here. All right. But yeah, any feedback on any of this stuff is appreciated right now because it's in the first stages of it. But yeah. But yeah, I was about to hit play, and then someone asked me about my arm, so I was like, let me address that really quick. So this is reason 12. Yeah, I actually just got the upgrade when I bought 11. I bought 11 back in earlier this summer or some shit. My feedback is that you're beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, but then I got the upgrade. I was on 10 as well, and then I skipped 11. And then the only reason I bought 11 is because they're like, hey, if you get 11 within this period, when 12 rolls out, you'll get a free upgrade. And so I was like, well, shit, I'll do that. And that's pretty much when I got 12, and I think it just dropped September 1st. So that is only a few days ago. It's got a couple of new things. Like, I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy it like new. If you can get it on one of these upgrade deals like I kind of did, that's something to do. There's one cool new thing in it. They have a new sampler in it that's called Mimic, and I was fucking around on that the other day and came up with some cool stuff. God, did I save that? Yeah, I called it pianers. Good old pianers. But yeah, this is what that was. So this is Mimic. It's this new sampler, and you can like load in whatever samples, and you can do a lot of shit. Like I really haven't dove into this thing yet, but you know, you've got all your standard, you know, filter cutoffs, your amp stuff, and then God, you've got like multi-slot and multi-pitch. That's all this different shit. I'm not even really familiar with it at all yet, but I threw together this on it. What did I do it on? Yeah, it's a cool device. Like, so like you can throw in any sample and then put your sample markers and chop it. Like, see how that's kind of like chopping the, you know, so you've got your, and that's kind of, I actually chopped this up for a buddy. You know, you can just throw in a standard redrum here. Oh, dude, and this is something really cool. This is actually the first time, wow. This is the first time I've seen a redrum in HD. Holy shit. That's actually like one of the cool parts about this is that they, you know, they made all the rack stuff HD. So that's just neat. Let's see if they got any like house. So we're definitely gonna get some house type stuff going on here. One shots you guys got. These are house vibes for sure. That's good. You know how it goes. Beat behind it, you know. Make it house by throwing on something on the offbeat, you know, on the end. Vector said, you've been on a 4 on the floor kick recently. I've been on a 4 on the floor kick since I came out the womb. Trying to fill in that power vacuum that Daft Punk left. Goddamn right. Bastards left us. Yeah, but I mean, that's this song. That's not really the song I was trying to go for. This is what I was working on earlier. This is just a little something I was, you know, it's a little something I prepped earlier in the oven. You know, you can check it out. Forgot that it hit so hard. Didn't mean to just drop that on you there. And that's a loop. And I loaded this synth in right here. This is like when I stopped, I like load it. This is a hit for sure. Thanks, man. Hey, Revenant, appreciate it. Yeah, so this is like when I stopped. I was like, I need to be on Twitch right now and like make the rest of the song online. So I have this. Let me get rid of this browser. This shit's taking up real estate. Thank you, Shut Up Ace. Yeah, I appreciate it. I didn't mean to tell you to shut up, but that's just part of your name. All right. So yeah, we loaded up this this ARP 2600 set, and it's pretty. Let's see. God, I can't even get to it. There it is. Remember, hey, remember this guy? Remember this synth that we used to use all the time? It's very easy to program and do stuff. I'm using a preset. I'm not programming this shit. I can modulate it probably in some way or another once we get it going, but I just had to get a synth lead, something to play behind this. We got just a little could maybe turn it down a bit. All right, so with that plus this, we can start playing around a little bit. Something like that. there's some weird notes in there that I didn't like. I'll probably just redo that. I didn't really care for that anyway. It's fine. That's what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta scratch it. My heart's telling me that sound needs oh yeah, it needs something on it for sure. It needs a reverb on it right now. And then we'll throw a delay on it once it gets a little... Yeah, delay is for sure probably a good way to go. Oh, son of a bitch, it didn't loop around on it. What needs to happen here to make that loop around? Fuck. Oh, Midi, you fucked me, Midi. Ah, no. All right, so it's an E on the downbeat. Okay, all right, well, what we'll do is we'll put another E right on that downbeat. Not an E flat, you son of a bitch. All right, so let's try that. Very cool. And then for a longer period of time. Not a full measure. All right, let's see what that does. Yeah, fuck me, Midi. Shaping up a little bit. Ah! It's not landing right. All right, we need another note. Maybe just hit on that root note. On D. Nope, not. Because it's D sharp. That's why it sounded like shit. Okay. There it is. It's fine. I'm not crazy about it. As someone not in the know, I find this sounds amazing. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sorry, I'm being all hypercritical as a music producer. It's like why when we go out to the club, we're sitting there like at the club, like. If you're ever at the club and you're like, that guy over there looks like he's not having fun. He's probably a music producer because he's sitting there going, how the fuck? He's got the 808 up here, and that sounds good, but like he's got it loud, it's coming through, and it's just I don't know. Like we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to like sit there and go, how's that production happening? And we just can't enjoy it, and it sucks all the fun out of it. So that's what happens. Yeah. All right, so let's dude. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna put a sidechain on this bass synth, and I think that's really gonna help it out. I think that's really what's gonna make it go, ooh. That's like all of a sudden this track's gonna start just pumping a little bit. Next time I see that, I'm gonna find out. Yeah, like seriously, be like, hey man, are you a music producer? I'm not trying to start shit, but like, you produce music? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out this LFO setting. And you're like, oh, okay, I get it. All right, so let's copy and paste all of this over here. And all right, so I want to do something to this bass line. I want to sidechain it to the kick. And what that's going to do is give it this pumping action. That's, you know, for those that know, I'm explaining stuff you already know. But a lot of people don't know, so that'll be that pumping sound that you'll hear. I kind of get that when I used to make AMVs. My mind kept trying to figure out what scenes would go with certain licks. Yeah, just your brain's in that like productive mode. You're like, how can I do it? Yeah. You look like you're having the worst day of your life. Music producer. Yep, exactly. Why are you in the club right now? Shouldn't you be at home practicing your mixing? All right, this might sound weird for a second here while I do it, and then once I do it, it'll sound cool. So let's can I paste it here? Son of a bitch. Can't. I gotta figure out what the kick is in this first slot. All right, here it is. Okay, there it is. Cool. What do you call it? BDUT deep? What? Okay, there you're right there. Cool. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna take that. All right, so what we're doing here. Did you tune the kick drum? No, I haven't done shit to the kick drum. We're gonna take that kick and then throw it in here as the sample. So now, basically, it's gonna be using the sample as a feedback, as not as part of the song, but it's gonna be going, hey, when are you hitting? Because when you're hitting, I'm gonna do something. So like basically, I'm like letting the waveform go in and do its thing right here. So when I hit it, well, we haven't set it up yet. So, bro, reason? Did y'all really make the fan run on the back of fucking Redrum? That's cool as shit. And y'all haven't done that until now. Damn, y'all just got me live on that. The live reaction on the fan. Dude. Yeah, Vector, you see that shit? They got the fan running. No wonder this shit's running slower. Cost a little bit. All right. So what we were doing before we got blown away by a goddamn animation was sidechaining. All right. So this thing says sidechain in, and this is the stereo output of the device. So we're going to take that sidechain and we're going to plug it to this stereo output. So now the output isn't going to speakers. It's going to this thing, which is a compressor. So now when I hit this, you don't hear it, but it shows up here. You see it lighting up that green? Yeah, you knew exactly what I was freaking out about. Yeah. So now, all right, so now that kick drum that we heard earlier is going into here, into this compressor, and telling this compressor, like, it's loud, it's not so loud. It's loud. Like, it's loud when it hits, and then it's not so loud as it dies off. So we have that compressor connected to the bass. So now we have this bass going by itself. And we have a kick. All right, so this is what we're doing right now. We got this kick, we got this bass, and they're both doing this thing. But you kind of notice, like, when the kick's happening, the bass is kind of happening. It's like it gets a little muddy. So what we're going to do is we're going to sidechain the bass to the kick. So when the kick happens, the bass goes, I'm out, just for a quick second, and lets the kick come through. So that's what we're doing right here. We're going to get into it. We're going to start connecting this here, and we're going to program the Redrum to copy the pattern that's happening up here, which is just that. So it's hitting there. Never sidechained before, but I want to start doing it more often. Dude, this is like the easiest way to sidechain for me, at least in Reason. Just attach a compressor to whatever you want to. All right, so have whatever synth you want to sidechain. right click it, effect, go to the M class compressor, and that attaches it to it automatically. Then attach a redrum or whatever, like, you know, whatever you want to use for the input. I just normally use redrum so I can program a sequence. And then connect that sidechain in to the out of whatever you want to use as a signal. And then from there, you should be good. And then from there, it's adjusting the threshold and the ratio and attack and all that shit. It's just everything's right here on the compressor that you have to do. So you're going to hear it start to duck now. Here we go. All right, so that's the extreme side of it because I put the threshold way too high. Alright, so here we got that like kind of pumping going on now. Now we go back into it. So see, it just gives it that like that movement a little bit. It kind of like it's basically like hitting a fader up and down, like you're just, you know, increasing the volume and decreasing it. That's kind of what you're basically doing with it all. So. Turn down some more. Any questions on that? On the side chaining? A little clap here or something. It's like a... Woo! This affected out will be cool. Throw a reverb. Plate reverb. The last one with the whoosh on it. I don't know. It was doing too much timing wise. That's one thing I didn't like about it. I mean, if you want the echo, I got it now. We good. But that with the echo. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. That does sound really good. That sounds pretty good to me. Are you gonna alternate clap? Yeah, like that's what I've got going on. It's on just the 4, so like you'll hear it just in a second. Like, see the timing's off on that clap though. That's why I don't like it. I mean, I could adjust the timing, but this is fine. Oh yeah. Clapping them cheeks. What up, Zyber? You're in line to ride a Ferris wheel? Yeah. Clap the bass. We're clapping everything. You're on vacation? Hey, enjoy it. That's what's up. This guy's having the time of his life. Dude, hey, it sounds like it, man. You're on a Ferris wheel, stopping it on Twitch streams. Like, what could be better? I mean, shit can only be going but so bad in your life. If you're, one, on a Ferris wheel, in the proximity of a Ferris wheel during a pandemic, and two, watching a fucking music production stream for free, life's great, man. Peanut butter and jealous. We could. Well, you haven't been on in a minute. Yeah, I haven't been on in a minute. I've been moving and packing up and stuff. Man, I need to figure this out. I got to do some like testing and stuff to figure this out because I know I have to like change just the drivers and all that shit to get like a live recording in Reason. I have to do like ACO, and I think that'll fuck up the OBS or Twitch. But I have like live instruments and stuff too to record beats. I got shakers and all this type shit, and I have this mic, and like I want to figure it out. I just, it's gonna take me a little bit more to figure that part out. It's gonna sound crazy, don't hurt me, but 16th slice on that lead. Maybe, yeah. I can hear what you're saying. Anyway, much love, feel better soon. Catch y'all later. You're up next. Hey man, enjoy that Ferris wheel. Fuck. Get live recording. I mean, I did it recently. Like I got live recording on my latest single on let me open that up actually and just show you because that's kind of cool. What it ended up sounding like was fucking great. Oh no, I'm out of beer. Yeah, you basically just have to have like ACO running, and like you have to switch the driver in Reason, and apparently ACO can only be used in one program at a time. I don't fucking know. It's annoying. But I think if I just got like another external mic hooked up and then worked it as an input separately than the mic I'm talking on, I think it'll be okay. But that's the problem, is I want to use this mic to record it on, so it's just, I don't know. So this is, let me see if I have the volume. Yeah. So this is the newest single out of there, and I recorded 2 live percussion things with this, which one is a shaker, that same shaker that I just showed you. And then I recorded this tiny little drum that my mom had given me a long time ago. I just incorporated that in the song. But you'll hear the shaker right here. But I just did that all like live while I was, listening to the track, and just had this going. So it was cool. I was like live tracking in Reason. And then here later on in the track, when the other drums come in, that's the little drum. But little live percussion, because it's hard to program shakers and shit. But yeah, so that's what I did there. I did get it to work. I just don't know how to do it on a live stream yet smoothly, and I'm not gonna spend time doing that shit right now, so it's fine. It's all wavy sounded. Yeah. I gotta find. All right, let me figure out a cool chord progression because this could sound cool if I do it right. And then if I sidechain that too, woo! All right, I'm having fun tonight. Hope y'all are too. That third chord's getting me, so it's... Okay, I gotta, yeah, I have to incorporate B flat. That's what it is. So... This thing got a limited polyphony on it or something? Yeah, so like it's got 3, and it cuts out. Any tips for someone who doesn't know how to even start getting into this? Oh boy. Stick around for more streams. Should I just find a program and start pushing buttons? That's a great strategy, actually. Like I'm not being shitty. Like, actually, yeah, that's a serious, like, seriously, I would say, yeah, do that. Because what's cool about digital electronic production is the fact that you can fuck up and go, uh-oh, and then hit Control-N, and then you start completely new. And you don't have a broken string. You don't have a broken fucking knob. You don't have a broken piece of gear. Like, you just restart on the program again, and then you've got a blank slate. Like, seriously, every time I hit Control-N, I got a new project right here. It's like, okay, you fucked up. Well, there you go. Start again. So it's like, I mean, finding a good DAW or digital audio workstation is definitely a good part of it. Like, you want to find something that works for you. If someone's like, bro, use Ableton, and you're like, I don't like Ableton, then fucking don't use Ableton and just use whatever. I mean, that's like, that's why I use Reason. Everybody keeps pushing Ableton on me, and I just don't really like it that much. So, like, I like Reason. I like the tactile feel of all of this shit. I like seeing all the rack. I like seeing all the gear. I like seeing all the knobs and stuff. Whereas Ableton is just kind of like, it looks like Excel. Like, I just don't like moving around in Ableton. And like I can load all these plugins and shit in Ableton too, but like I like the layout of Reason. I like that I'm creating this rack here that's like slowly going down. And the thing is too about this rack is like, if it doesn't just go this way. If you want, you can move shit over here and have like 2 columns of stuff that you're doing. But I typically just, Reason gang. Yeah, and that's like, Vector uses Reason. And it's like, there's a few of us that like this shit, and there's a few people that like Ableton, and neither of us are right or wrong. I mean, each thing does a certain thing better or just as good as the other, and each thing has pros and cons, but for me, I like Reason. You can download demos. Actually, that's a good thing to do. Would you say that using Ableton isn't within Reason? Oh, god damn it. I'm back, but I should have just left this fucking stream after that joke. Now, that was a good excuse for me to go get another beer. That's all. But, I mean, like, I'm proud of the pun, but I had to excuse myself from it, you know? You know what's really fucked up? There's another program called Logic, and then people are like, what's the logic reasoning behind it? And I'm like, God damn it. Someone said a long time ago to me, they're like, using Ableton, what's the reason? There's so many fucking puns out there. Can someone put that? I'll clip it for you if someone does. That's pretty good. Yeah, but like he had a good reason to go get a drink. Yeah, that was good. Shut up, he said. All right, night, everybody. Well, sorry, just reading all the chat. All right, so basically, yeah, there's demos out there, though. I think that's what I was saying. That you can, you know, if you start feeling comfortable in a certain DAW, it's like, cool, then use it. Use whatever you are comfortable using, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like, you know, just be comfortable. You know, if you're like, hey, I like Logic, you know, cool, that's fine. And if you like Pro Tools, God help you. But, you know, that's the industry standard, and that's what everybody uses. So bottom line is it doesn't matter what tool you're using. You know, it really does come down to the craftsman, but just getting in there and fucking around with demos is a good way to do it. Just start messing around with keys. I have a YouTube video that's like, it's called Using Reason Without a MIDI Controller. And it's like, if you just have a computer keyboard to type on, like you can get in there with a mouse and keyboard. You don't need an actual MIDI controller. That does help. But, you know, it's a lot of this stuff is mouse and keyboard, you know, like typing keyboard. The MIDI controllers and the drum pads and all that shit, they're fun. They make it great. You know, some of them have great like touch response and you can do cool stuff on them, but it's not required. It's not a required point of entry at all. All you really need is at least a laptop. You know, PC's gonna do better and handle it better. Like, but you can produce on a laptop just fine. You know, maybe get like the next thing is like get you an audio interface so you can like plug in some good headphones and stuff. But yeah, just starting with one of these programs is the first step, obviously. And yeah, Reaper I think is free. That's one that people can mess around with. I've actually never even opened up Reaper at all. If you have any questions about it, definitely feel free to like message me about, you know, music production and just getting into DAWs and stuff. I love teaching this shit. What were we gonna do? We were gonna add some chords. That's what we were gonna do. But yeah, I mean that's what I would suggest doing is just get into it, just dive in and just start messing around and just going like, what's this do? What's that? And like in Reason, let's take just something for example. Let's see. All right, Reason Studios, you got your built-in devices here. So there's this thing called Thor. All right, so it's like, oh, cool, Thor. What's that? Let's hit a button. What happens? Sounds like shit. What happens when I play it lower octave? Oh, sounds like kind of more shit, but, you know, it's lower. Farty bass. Farty bass. Okay, so that's what it sounds like when I just hit the button. Now what happens when I click this up and down arrow? Or what happens when I browse patch here? It's like, what happens when I get into this thing? What happens when I start to, you know, figure it out? So Reason sounds, okay. Factory sounds. Oh, Thor patches. Oh, there's all these. Sounds like automaton. Pretty much, yeah. So then you get into it and it's like, oh, there's all these preset patches for Thor. Oh, okay, cool. So you've got 101 bass. Like, oh god, it's way too low of an octave, but. You know, and you just start clicking around. Hey, Ragucci, what's up, man? Tony Bragg's in the building. And see, like, I'm just literally, like, I don't know what the fuck these patches are. I'm just clicking around. And then, you know, you can kind of just go around and figure out what they are. And then you go, okay, so now we've got this thing loaded in. What happens when I turn this knob? Heard it do something weird there. Don't really know what it was doing, but it was doing something. That says even harmonics. This says asymmetry. It's doing some weird waveform shit. You know, then you click this button, show programmer. What's that do? Oh shit, we got all of this stuff in here? And see, that's, to me, music production is half problem solving, half discovery. And I know I just did a split fraction of 50-50 with half there, and I kind of fucked myself with any other options, but that's pretty much what it is. I mean, you're finding out stuff and going, ooh, what's that? And then you're going, fuck, how do I figure this out? And then, you know, then you're playing, and it's all that. So it's just, you know, sounds like synth bathroom, yeah. But then you can get down here and start messing with other stuff. Woo! And then, see, like, that's a low-pass ladder filter, okay? Hey, what's a low-pass ladder filter? Google, like, you know, and then you just start learning vocabulary. You start learning the shit, you know. That's kind of what you do. And then this has got a delay on it. So I hit it. A delay hits it again multiple times after I hit it. That's what a delay is. It cues the signal after you hit it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying to do. Yes, get in, start pressing buttons, start just figuring shit out and going, what the fuck is that? And then you Google it, and then you go, oh, okay. And then after like 10 years, you're where I'm at, and you're like, I kind of know what some of this stuff is. I don't know what a lot of it is, but some of it I know, and I'm familiar with it. But this other shit, I don't know what the fuck that does. And that's music production. So. Hey, Vector, high octave or low octave? I got the high and the low. What you thinking? As far as like frequency masking goes, I'm thinking probably, I don't know, with that one synth solo, it might be to do the low. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, alternate, yeah. I got you. So when the synth is playing, go low. Gotcha. Got it. Nailed that take. All right, so now we're just gonna fucking plop that up and go high with it. Oh, not on the grid completely. It's fine. D3, where did we land? D4. Your boy's back. Good call. That's some synth wavy goodness right there. All right, so you want that by itself, is what you said. Oh, it's all right. It's fine. I got the beat dropped right here. Okay. Okay. Just with the hi-hat and the clap? Yes. Comes in easy. That sounds lush. Good shit. We're getting a little full on voices here, so I don't want to over muddy it, but I think I can get like a little like that stereotypical arpeggiating bass in there that's just going some shit like that. So that's what we're gonna attempt for here. Let's see how it goes. If it sucks, it sucks. All right, let's find a good synth here that we want to use. Let's use I wish I knew how to play the I mean, I probably could figure it out, but this is definitely the exact same patch that they used for Jump. Like, I don't know the part, but I think it's I'm learning it as we go. Let me see. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm about to get a fucking copyright strike. All right, let's not do that. Hey, Vector. Sound familiar? A little slowed down, maybe, but. Did he just hold a note for that part? Yes, he did. Ooh. Why do you only have 10%? presets. Oh, because you're one of those ones that's not fully bought. That's why. Okay. We're going to go... Fine, if that's what it wants to do. We'll use a profit or some shit then. '80s bass. God. That's actually fucking perfect. Let's see. I thought you were done with synthwave. Man, I'm never done with synthwave. What are you talking about? And that's the take my breath away. Something. All right, so what we're gonna do, I mean, that's basically, I don't know like what genre I'm making until all of a sudden I start making something. I'm like, oh, God damn it, it's that, or oh, it's that. And then sometimes I just don't know what genre it is. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an arpeggiator on here. Such intensity. Yeah. Alright, so let's see if we can fit that in here. Will your music make Cyberpunk 2077 a good game? I had an alright time with Cyberpunk 2077. The music was definitely not the problem. I'll say that much. That music was fucking on point. But yeah, play Cyberpunk with my music and it might be a better experience. I don't know. But yeah, that music was fucking great. I loved the music. The music was probably the best part of the game, like real talk. But that's just my opinion. What note is that? What did I end up doing there? Regular E? Alright, cool. Probably just copy that. We got let's see. D, C, D. Something's not right there. What? What is this chord? It's regular E. Why did that sound like shit then? G and B? Maybe that's, I need maybe just to be natural there. Let's see. Super Stevio! What's going on, buddy? I appreciate you stopping by. How you doing? Something got fucked up on the MIDI there. Always, man, great. You doing good, man. Actually feeling pretty good right now. Let's make all of these one measure exactly. Yes, all equal the same value. Let's see if this unfucks my MIDI. What's going on there? There's something happening here. Aha! You're not happening on the fucking downbeat. Why aren't you happening on measure 14, beat 1? You're happening on measure 13, beat 4, fucking... All right. All right, cool. That actually, I fixed it. All right, so we'll back it up. Introduce the ARP a little early. We're getting there. We're getting a little muddy, but it's fine. We're going to EQ this kick here. I haven't given any of it any EQ love. I haven't given any processing love. Vector's saying the bass needs a widener. I mean, you want me to stereo widen my bass? Which bass? The ARPing bass or the like side? Okay, we'll do it. I mean, like the reason I'm asking all like weird like that is like for me, bass has always been good to keep mono, but actually like in the ARP sense of it, like that one I guess can be, but like you want like your sub bass pretty mono as far as I've heard before. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I could probably do that on the ARP. Yeah, I could probably actually. What I'll probably end up doing is doing a high pass on that ARP bass and cutting out some of the low frequencies because I can hear some of that with these things on. It's starting to get a little muddy in the lower range. So I'll keep that ARP bass in like the mid and not have that so much more subby, even though it is kind of subby right now. Like I'll take some of that sub out. Let's see what the kick's doing right now. Might high pass this bit or low pass this bitch. I don't know. Shut up, AC. The sleep is calling you. Thank you for the advice. I'll be sure to stop in later streams. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. And yeah, just if you're curious about getting into music production and just figuring stuff out, don't be afraid to DM. I've got my Discord open. I don't know if you're in my Discord or not, but that's a good place. I got a whole like music production channel in there where we just talk shit and about music production stuff. Got a text message there. But yeah, just don't be afraid to pop in and ask questions. It's totally kosher for me. Right now we're EQing a kick drum. But yeah, have a good night, buddy. Yeah, like that bass, while I like the sub that it's getting, like the, you know, it's doing its thing. We're gonna go ahead and take some of that sub out because it's just not, it's not helping the mix. Yeah, that's what it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out some of that. We're gonna take out some of that that low frequency. We're gonna find here, and we're gonna go low cut. And drop off. So let's see. And so like what you're hearing right now when I'm hitting that that headphone button is you're hearing the sorry, I'm trying to text here while I'm streaming and it's a little distracting. But yeah, so you're basically combing out the low end, but when I'm clicking this headphone button, you're hearing just what I'm combing out, not what I'm actually doing. So you've got this bass right here. When I click the headphone, so this is what we're coming out actually right here. All this low end muddy stuff that won't really be helping the mix. We'll give it a little bit more bass so it doesn't sound tinny though. But then we'll go right back and then. Cleaner there. What kind of pattern? Like just like a right in the downbeat kind of shit. Yeah. Oh, just a single crash. I know why, because it starts on the E end. It's like, you know, it's like one E endo, two E endo, three E endo. So you want something on that to fill in that satisfaction, so it's not a fake out. Yep, I gotcha. So you want a little, yeah. We'll do that on the second time around. I gotta pee. I do have it set up that way. Cool. Be right back. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's get back into it. How many viewers did we lose during the pee break? None. Appreciate y'all. All right. I gained one during the pee break? Fuck. All right. Long ass cord. Yeah, what am I even doing? I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, crash. Loop right there, just to kind of jam in. I like this section. We need like a solo right here. Something to just go off the rail a little bit. Like I basically I'm saying I want to jam on this part. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna find a nice synth here to jam out on, and then we'll just jam for a bit. That's fine. I was wondering what the hell was going on. This synth had a glide on it, and it was down here. And every time I was hitting it, it was like it was trying to make its way back up, but it couldn't get there. So it's like, okay, it's just got a really slow glide. Glide. Actually, the glide's gonna be fucking great for this jam. Let's go. glide is actually too slow to jam on it because it's trying to like do. I said it's cool for those long sustained things, but yeah, let's see. We'll find another one. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't like it that much. improv. Raw fingers there. Had some raw notes, had some wrong notes, had some fun notes. But it is what it is. Didn't record any of it on the track. That's fine though, that's what a jam is. We kind of got comfortable there. We figured out what we want to do with it. So now we know what we want to do with it. Shit like that, now we can track something like that. We just gotta come up with some shit like that very soon. Yeah, that was kind of hot. Hold on. Give me a second. Why isn't the pitch bending reflecting in that? Wait. Yep, alright, there we go. Cool. We got it. It's in there. It's just, we gotta repeat it. And then we good. Gotta throw a reverb on that. What if we sidechain that though? I don't know. It might be good. It might be cool. It might suck. Let's see. Add a percussive layer just on every downbeat just to give it that driving kind of feel. It's something that helps. Let's see what we got here. Quick. What's actually the one that's being used already? SD symbol fast flash? Is that where you are? You're vibey? Actually, it might be a good compliment to that one. Let's see. Vector, I don't know if you're back, but I stereoized that bass and it sounds good. Getting down. that compressor on the whole track in case it got really loud just now. That sounded pretty good. I like that beat. That's a nice little synthwave thing we got going there in a couple hours. That's fun. Got a little okay. Got drum machines still going. Cool. Actually worked out great. I did miss a couple follows here. We got Zaducho followed an hour ago. I appreciate you. Got 5'9 Gaming following me. Holy shit. Appreciate you. Yeah, we are, I think, about to wrap it up here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It seems like we've been going for a minute. How long have we been going? Where's the indicator for that? We've been going for an hour and 42. That's about right. It seems about time to wrap it up. But I appreciate everybody that's come by. We'll just solo these drums because they're good. I like the drums. They're pretty sweet. This is how the track started, pretty much. It was like, what's that fun sound? That little whoop whoop. Like, that's a neat sound. We'll start there. We added that little. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. For those that stuck around the whole stream, I definitely appreciate y'all. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. This was kind of just like a test stream just to kind of see what works, what doesn't. I do want to get that live recording side of things figured out, so I'll figure that out and then I'll try again. This is just to see if the camera's working and if we got all the angles and levels right. I'll probably review this and be like, that's not up to my standards, and not stream again for 8 months. But yep, we'll see where it lands. Thank you guys so much again. This will probably end up on my Patreon or something. I don't know. It's just a little throwaway beat. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. This fingers, I'll do the finger thing, even though it's kind of hard to do with the cast. I gotta like bend into it, lean into it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Thank y'all for chatting. Thank y'all for being interactive. Appreciate everybody that came by. This will probably end up on the YouTube. So if you missed it, if you want to see the beginning of it, VODs and all that shit, it's fine. Revenant, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for sticking by, man. I'm glad you had fun. Hope it was an entertaining stream. I tried to be fun and funny. Fine if you didn't. You mind if I put that clip on the disc? Yeah, dude, that shit was funny. I was like, that was a clippable moment for sure. Like, go for it. Like, yeah, that's kind of why I did that. That was great. That was a fun interaction for sure. I enjoyed it. This beat though.